Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, I'm going to be replacing the CAT 02 sensor on this 2005 Honda Accord. When I scan the vehicle for codes, I get one code. It is the P0139, and I was told that that is the CAT 02 sensor code. Not totally sure how much that affects the drivability of the vehicle. My sister-in-law says it's starting to drive a little erratic. The sensor plugs into the CAT and goes through the floor and under the passenger side seat where it plugs in at. So I'm going to jack up the car just a little bit, or actually I'm going to put it on ramps so that I don't have to jack it up. Get under the car, remove the O2 sensor, thread the new one in there, and clear the code, take it for a little drive, be done with it. I got the Denso sensor, which these cars run on these O2 sensors. I believe this is the OEM replacement for like $40 off of Amazon. So that may be a good source for you, or you may know some other source. These are the tools and equipment I use to take care of the job. I got a Denso O2 sensor, breaker bar, my O2 sensor tool, a clip puller, and a 14mm socket because I had to take the seat loose. Then you get something to lay under, ramps to put the car on, or a jack and a jack stand. I have the car on ramps. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure I can get under this passenger side and break that O2 sensor loose. So let's see where it is in the CAT here. And there it is right there. Let me put my O2 sensor tool on there with the breaker bar and see if I can get that broken loose. O2 sensor socket is pretty easy to use. You slide it over the cord like that, you get it on position, and then you break it loose just like you do anything else. Counterclockwise is loose, clockwise is tight. So, got the tool on there nice and tight, and it came right loose. So, we're good to go on that end. You can cut it out if you want, or just go ahead and thread it the rest of the way loose. Now, I'm going to remove this clip here that holds the wire. It's got a little tab, slides out like that. Same thing here. Take it loose with your finger. This one here turns, I think, and pops out. Or you can just turn it loose. I don't know if it'll break coming out or not, but let me go ahead and force the wire out of that. Now, I got to pull a plunger inside the floor. Next, I'm going to go under the seat and unplug it. Anytime you're working on the car and you have the key in the ignition, it's always good to roll at least one window down. Had a hard time finding the plug under here, but this is actually it. Aside of this, it's got a blue and white wire. I'm having issues finding where it is, so I got my clip remover, and I'm going to go ahead and pull some of the carpet out. I've heard several times, it's under the seat, it's under the seat. I don't think you can reach it without pulling the seat, so I'm going to remove this bolt over here and this bolt over here. Before you remove the seat, you need to know that there are wires connecting the floor to the seat, so you just don't want to grab that seat and jerk it back or push it back too hard, because you could damage those wires. So only move it back a little bit. Still couldn't reach it by just pulling the front two bolts, so I pulled these covers off the back, removed the back two bolts. I'm going to slide the seat back, lift the seat, and push it back a little bit so I can reach that stuff. And then I'm going to clean out all the crap from under the seat tracks. Now that I have the seat lifted up and out of the way, I can clearly see the connection here for the O2 sensor. So you release the tab. Try to get where you can see the tab. you push the tab in and pull the plug out. Probably gonna need 2 hands to do that, but that looks like the release tab there. Let me push that and unplug it. Pull the connection off the floor so I can see all this stuff here better. I push that in, unplug it. Now I can pull that stuff down through the floor. And there's the hole in the floor that all that stuff goes down through. As you can see, I got the stuff pushed through the floor. Now I'm going to go under here and finish unscrewing the O2 sensor. And I'm going to get the replacement O2 sensor out of the box. Screw it in there. Torque it down. The torque is not that tight. I would probably guess it's around 20 foot-pounds, 25 newton meters. The sensor that I received did not have the clips on there, so I'm going to transfer the clips over to the new wires in the positions that they were. And mine was a little longer than the other one, which is fine. So let me transfer the clips over, put the anti-seize on the threads, and thread that in and tighten it. Screw your new sensor in by hand. You do not want to mess that sensor up. And then put your tool on there and tighten it down. And like I said, you can torque it if you want to about 20 foot-pounds. You don't want to go any tighter than that. You don't trying to strip any threads or anything. Alright, so let me... That's nice and tight. Now I'm going to run the wire and put the clips on there and thread it through the floor. I have the clips on, I have it threaded through the floor. Now I'm going to put the plug in from the top and plug it in. Alright, I got the plug fitted nice and snug from up top, and I don't have to worry about that coming loose or letting any weather in. Now I'm going to finish plugging it in, reinstall the seat. Alright, I'm ready to plug it in. Till you hear it click. Resecure the plug in the floor, wherever the heck that was plugged in at. Now I'm going to reinstall my little clips, hold my carpet down, and clean out the seat and bolt the seat back in. If you decide to torque those seat bolts in, I would probably torque them in about 25 foot-pounds or 32 newton meters. Once you get those bolts in place, you put your bolt covers on there and just push them down in place. And they just snap in place. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.